I make pain cinematic. Spit dope and you been an addict. Treat beef like jam. Kiss, man. That was a nice little debate just now. Who's more important, the wideouts or the edge pass rushers? You know, and both, you know, you had Chad Ochocinco. And Louis Riddick, and they were debating Mad Dog Rules. That was actually a good debate, man. They weren't really debating them, but they was like, you know, giving their, you know, what they thought. And Louis Riddick made some. They all made great arguments. You know, Chad at first he said it was even because, you know, you know, he was trying to. I think he was trying to be a little bit respectful. Mad Dog, he made some good points, but he talked about the wide receiver needing, you know, the quarterback to give him the ball, where the edge rusher can actually change the game just off his, you know, solo play, you know. And Bruce Riddick took it to a different level when he brought up, you know, overall, you know, business part of it, and the crowd and the who's and ahs that come with it. And, you know, those are good points, man. Mad Dog made some other points, but he talked about, you know, how teams have won without great receivers. You know, he forgot to mention the Giants. They had good receivers. They didn't have those dynamic receivers. But see, back then they played football a little different. Everybody played a role. So guys would, you know, they had like, you know, you had your explosive guys, you had your third down backs, you had your fullback for short yards, to gain short yardage, you had your fullback to block, you had your running back, you know, that was able to run between the tackles and stuff like that. Usually your third down back was more of the quicker guy, catch out the backfield, and, you know, like Dave Meggett type dudes, like, you know, but when it came to edge rushers like Lawrence Taylor, they on different levels, man. What's my man name? Mike Singletary. He wasn't really an edge rusher, but you got guys that can get to the quarterback or make great plays on defense, that changes the game.
You robots are sounding more human every day.
They also made the point of, you know, the type of quarterbacks that were on those teams, like the Patriots and like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes, because, you know, Mad Dog brought them up, like, you know. Excuse me. He brought up the fact that Patrick Mahomes didn't have a, you know, top, like a big play wideout. He won, but, you know, he still had Travis Kelce. And, you know, he was able to make it work, but these are what separate something I keep saying, separates greatness, man. You know how to win with minimal talent. Something we watch Kobe do when he had that 2009 team. Even though they had, you know, the size with Gasol and Bynum, you know, those guys, after Kobe was gone, where did those guys go besides Gasol? Like, the rest of them were either out of the league, benched, and only Gasol was one that stood the test of time. So, you know, this is what you were able to win with minimal talent. That push you on a different level. This is why I can't put LeBron over Kobe. Can't do it, man. I watched my boy win with minimal talent. 2 years in a row. Get to the finals 3 years in a row. Minimal talent. This is why I got Patrick Mahomes up there over my man Elway. He won with minimum talent. You know, he didn't really have a great running back. He didn't have the greatest receivers, but he knows how to make it work. The reason I got Tom Brady as the GOAT for the moment, and Patrick Mahomes is on his helmet right now.
They made two great trades. They got a
He knew how to win with minimum. He knew how to make the guys around him better, man. He made guys like Julian Edelman household names, Wes Welker, Gronk, Deion Branch, these type of guys. He know how to make those receivers better. And Matt Dog made another good point. They didn't win with when they had Moss. You know what I'm saying? They didn't win with Moss. And they should have won with Moss. And the circumstances of the game caused them not to win, certain plays. But you can win without having a dynamic receiver if you have the right quarterback. And you have Montana. He brought up the 15-1 Montana team that beat the Dolphins in '84. It's a good, pickup. That's a good pick, but that's Joe Montana. Everybody can't win with minimal talent. Aaron Rodgers is another guy. He makes receivers and makes them he makes a lot of receivers better. But we've yet to see him win with like minimum talent. Since that he took his team through the wild card and got to the Super Bowl. We haven't seen him do it since. But those are different type of quarterbacks. These are legendary quarterbacks that can do stuff like that. That's a tough argument, man. But I would lean. If you want to win games, because Louis Riddick also said, you want to have a guy that can change the game, but your wide receiver can definitely disrupt and change your strategy defensively. But so can a pass rusher. So it's kind of, they're all equally important, but you want to probably build your team if you're trying to win, because defense travels. Defense wins the game. If you can't stop anybody, then like, what good is the offense if you can't stop the other team? So you need defense. So I would probably, I would lean. It depends on the players, but I would lean more towards the edge pass rushers because they can disrupt the game, play after play. And you know what I'm saying? And they can change the dynamic of a game just without football. And that was one of the good points that Mad Dog made. But if you want, like Bruce Riddick said, if you want to bring some attention to the game, the receivers for sure. But that's a tough argument, man.
If it keeps trending this way and the reps keep being divvied up the way they have been, which is the
right now they talking about Russell Wilson. Glad we got rid of him. But we don't have a quarterback.
It's an availability.
Broncos, we don't have a quarterback. But they talking about Fields and Russell Wilson. And Fields, he could take that job from him. That was Russell Wilson's job to lose. And that injury, you can see what's going to happen. They end up maybe starting Russ, and Fields may end up finishing that season. Fields, I think the offense he played in last year in Chicago, it didn't fit his style of play. But maybe, in Pittsburgh, the change, the scenery, it may rejuvenate his career. But Russell Wilson, we already know what we're getting from him. He needs a good running game, and he's a play-action type quarterback. He's not really a pocket passer. Justin Fields, maybe a better pocket passer than him. It's tough to say, but we shall see. But I think that Russell Wilson is not really made to sit in the pocket. He's made to play action, roll out, throw the ball on a run, go get out in the you know, out of the pocket to the outside of the pocket and throw the ball down the field. You know,
barring him, you know, not playing the whole month of August. I mean, I have to assume he's
Fields,
gonna
I
get
think,
in
is
there and
more
play
of
eventually.
your
You
quarterback
gotta tell me he's gonna, you know, we'll see him August
for the
31st.
future,
Okay,
as I
Wilson's
see.
quarterback. That's not
He
gonna
looks like
happen.
he just
Wilson's gonna
needs
play.
the right
Wilson,
guidance
his
and the right
pedigree,
training,
he's probably going
and
to
he'll
Hall of
be a
Fame.
better quarterback.
He's been in 2 Super Bowls.
But
Should have
we'll
won
see
them
what
both.
happens.
He obviously won the first against
You know, we'll
Peyton.
see what happens.
I think Wilson's
Anyways,
gonna
I'll
get
be
there.
out of here.
I'm not knocking
Manyface
Fields. I think
Publishing. I'll
Fields
holler
is
at
a
y'all later,
project
man.
still.
Peace.
His